here at the Kin Movement Studio. Welcome back for another practice. Today we are moving through a HIIT practice for our core and our obliques. So this isn't just about building up that 6-pack or that 8-pack that you're looking for, but it's also about building inner strength around our whole center. That includes our low back, our hips. So we're going to be moving through some repetitious exercises that's going to really focus on belly, side waist, and low back. Okay, so let's get started right in seated. Come into a comfortable seat. And we're going to begin with the breath, nice deep belly breath. So I want you to take an inhale, maybe close the eyes. And then as you exhale, gently engage your core. So gently hug the abs towards the spine as you breathe out. And again, breathe in. And as you breathe out, gently hug the abs in and upwards. And one more time, inhale. And exhale. Nice, and then just a nice steady breath. You can continue to gently hug the abs in when you breathe out. We're gonna begin to circle around center here. And what I wanna do is just start to warm up through our whole core area. So we're gonna round our spine as we move back, and then we're gonna extend the spine as we move forward. Keep going, just circling your weight around your sit bones. And then change direction. Just getting nice and loosened up here around the hips, around the low back, around the belly. One more circle, and then back to center and just wave your spine up. Okay, so let's come into a bit of a balance here and just start to test out our core strength coming into a boat pose. So we're balancing on the sit bones, leaning back a little bit into our tailbone. So we're kind of on our tripod seat. And then if you can, try to hover the legs. It's okay if you can't, just keep your toes down. Otherwise, float the feet. Start to really lengthen and lift up out of the hips. So the spine is extended, sitting nice and tall. Breathing here, nice full breath in and out. And some of you might play with extending one leg at a time. So just a little bit of play as we hold this core balance. Maybe both legs, woo, little tippy. And maybe the arms extend forward. So you can feel right away you really need to stabilize in your core to hold this balance. That's all part of the practice and part of the work here. Hold for 5, 4, keep breathing with me, 3, 2, good, and 1, and then knees in, and we're gonna roll back. Make sure you've got enough room on your mat. So come on back and pull your knees in towards your belly and just give yourself a little rock side to side. And we're gonna move into our first little burst to warm up our center. So let's hover the knees just above the hips, tabletop shins, and take the fingertips behind your head, elbows nice and wide. And all we're gonna do is alternate legs. So one leg extends as the opposite knee pulls in, and then we switch, and switch, and switch, just like this for all 3 rounds. So I want you to keep your sacrum really grounded so you can feel yourself rooted there. Keep the belly hugging in, and let's use the breath here. So exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, like this. So join me. Let's get started. For round 1 here, now start to just refine your positioning. So lift your chin off your throat slightly. Try to open the elbows a little wider. Make sure your neck is long and extended. That belly's pulling in. The face and jaw are relaxed. And the breath's turned on. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Already I can feel this starting to warm my low belly, my hip flexors even. Let's go, 5 more, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a little rest. So feet down, head into the hands. Take a big belly breath in and out. And one more big breath in and out. At the bottom of that exhale, let's curl up and set up for round 2. So knees come back up over the hips. Here we go. Let's move right into it with the breath. With all of our little alignment cues at top of mind, the neck is long, belly's turned on, breath is matching our movement nicely. Good, keep going. Full extension of that leg if that's okay. Opposite knee pulls in. It's getting pretty fiery here already in center. I hope you're feeling it with me. Almost there, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, curl up a little higher, 1, and rest. Come on down, take a big breath in, and a long breath out. And one more long breath in, and a big breath out. Round 3, curl up. Find that curled spine here. Let's hover the legs. We're gonna add a little challenge here, moving opposite elbow to opposite knee. Okay, so we continue to warm our center, but we're also starting to work into our side abs or obliques. Exhale. Exhale, exhale, a little extra challenging here. Keep going. This is it, right? This is the last one of this type of exercise. So try to really dig deep and move through it. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nicely done, rest. Yes, take the arms alongside your body, palms turned down. We're just gonna press up into bridge pose and just open this space up here. So open up the front of the hips, lengthen the belly, lengthen the quads, squeeze the glutes. That felt pretty good. And slowly lower down. We're gonna bring the knees into the chest, curl the forehead towards the knees, and with all that core strength turned on, we're just gonna use our core momentum to rock all the way up and into tabletop pose. So come on to hands and knees, hands below the shoulders, knees below the hips. Let's take a breath in here and just stretch and lengthen those abs out. That'll feel good. And then exhale one time, rounded spine. And back to a neutral spine. Now we're gonna shift into a modified side plank. So we're gonna keep our left knee down, left hand down under the shoulder, and extend the right leg out long. Let me scoot back here. And then from here, extend the right arm over your right ear. Okay, so we're nice and balanced on hand and knee. We've got to turn on the core for this balance. And we're gonna start to float the right leg up. So we inhale here, and we exhale, squeezing elbow to knee here. Squeezing into the side waist. So it's inhale, exhale, squeeze. Here we go, join me. Keep it nice and controlled with the breath. We have 3 rounds on each side. We're even getting some work in the left side waist here as we hold this balance. We need to turn on that stability. 3, 2, 1, and then just extend. Stretch out your right side waist. And we're gonna come right back into the work. Really short little rest in these ones. So squeeze, extend, squeeze, extend. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Stretch it out. If you need to come down, just come into tabletop for a moment. Little hip shimmy. And then right back for round 3 on the right side. Here we go. Exhale. Exhale. Nicely done. Keep going. Keep working with me here. You can feel this in the bottom leg too, holding the balance. Oh, 3, squeeze 2, squeeze 1, and release. Let's come into tabletop pose here. And we're gonna lean our hips over to the right as we look around to the left, and just take a couple of deep breaths here. Come back to center and let's change sides. I'm gonna spin around like this. Keep that bottom knee down, right knee down. Spin and open up the hip. Extend that left arm over your ear. Stretch out the left leg, inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee. Welcome to the other side. Notice if there's any difference working on this side, balancing here on this side. Keep going. 3, 2, 1, and stretch and extend. Take that side bend. This side feels a little more lazy to me for some reason. Let's come back into the work. And exhale, 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 exhale. Nice and controlled. Feel your side abs gripping, grabbing, squeezing and contracting in. And then lengthening with that in-breath. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Stretch it out. Remember, you can come down and take a little hip wag here. And final round in the obliques here. A little more focused in the obliques. Lift up that leg. Let's go for it. Use your breath. Stay with it. Try to keep that lifted leg high, almost as high as your hip if you can. Nice little extra work in the glutes. 3, 2, 1. That's it. Nice. Come into tabletop. Take that hip stretch. So lean your hips over to the left. Look all the way around to the right, stretching outside waist. Inhale. Exhale. And come back to center. I'm gonna flip around again for you here. From here, let's press back and up into downward facing dog. So that'll feel good. Just kick out through the heels a few times. We're gonna keep climbing in the heart rate here, especially in our next exercise. We're coming into our mountain climbers. So lots of belly fire, lots of full body fire. We'll even feel this in the arms and the shoulders, the chest. So come forward into plank pose. Hug the navel in towards the spine. Feel nice and strong and stable here. Pull your right knee into your chest and then extend that leg back. Left knee into chest and extend back. Right and left. Right and left. So make sure your hips aren't sagging down here and they're not way up here. Try to come forward. So shoulders over wrists, hips more or less in line with the shoulders. And then in, in, in. Join me when you're ready. With the breath, we exhale as we pull that knee in. Let's keep it nice and steady and slow. Just get the movement down. Really grip the mat with the whole hand and fingertips. Squeeze, squeeze. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward dog to stretch out. Press the chest back, sit bones high. On the next round, we're gonna move a little quicker, right? So that heart rate is climbing, but we're getting through this. We're definitely halfway through this practice. Come forward into plank. Here we go, right knee, left, right, left. So keep it slow and steady if you like, or pick up the pace so you're kind of running now. With the breath, long back of the neck. Final count of 10. Let's pick it up. Run it out, knees in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down dog stretch. Ooh, so good. We're gonna get a little fancy on our round 3, which is opposite knee to opposite elbow. So we work across the belly, adding a little twist. Here we go. Join me. Navel to spine. Heart rate climbing. Keep going. This is the most cardio you're gonna get in this short core practice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down dog, stretch it out. I can feel fire everywhere now in my shoulders, arms, belly. Let's move into our final exercise, guys. Come forward into plank, lower down through chaturanga. Take an upward dog for a second and just stretch and open up the belly. That feels pretty good. And then lower down. Come right down onto your belly. You can stack your hands and rest your forehead on your hands. Just take a breath. Obviously, I need a breath. Okay, we're moving into some more core work, but this is in our low back and a little bit in our glutes. That is part of our core. So we're gonna press down through the pubic bone, and we're gonna lengthen the legs and float them up. Head can stay down like this. And we're just gonna kick, 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 like we're swimming. So extending the legs, join me. Kick, 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 kick. Keeping them hovering, feeling the low back engage and light up. You'll feel the glutes here too. Hopefully you've got some like pump up music on. Let's keep going. We're getting close to the end of the practice already. Sculpting and whittling our whole middle. Kick, 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 keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax, and just give your hips a little shake here. Good, right into round 2. So head down if you like, float the legs, and let's go. Pubic bone pressing down, spine is long, legs are long. Kick, 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 point the toes. Feel that low back really start to get fiery. Breathe as you need to here. Keep kicking, final 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So final round, I'm gonna throw another option out, which is to add the arms and the chest. So arms extend forward, pubic bone roots down, navel to spine, and we hover everything up like locust pose, and then everything kicks. Join me for round 3. Just swimming away down here on the floor. Breathe, keep your focus turned on. Feel that back body engage. Deep core strength and support for the spine and our posture. Keep going, kick, 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 kick. Even if it feels kind of crazy and awkward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Well done. Head down. That's good stuff right there. Let's take the hands under the shoulders. Press our way up into tabletop pose. Just crawl those knees in. And we're gonna simply move back into child's pose to counter stretch the spine and the low back. Long breathing in and out. We did it together. You might follow this practice up with a nice stretch class. Even just a 10-minute stretch will feel good to complete this movement practice today. And let's walk the hands in towards the knees. Just gonna finish off with a little side stretch. Open up that side waist. So up and over, stretch and reach to one side. And then change. And come back to center. I hope you're feeling nice and strong in your center. Head out into your day with a strong core. Thanks for joining. Hey everyone, thank you so much for being here. If you're enjoying what we're sharing, please give us a like, and you can also subscribe to this channel below.
And if you want to follow us along on this journey, you can find us at kin.co or on Instagram at kinsight.